channel. My name is Sid. I started this channel because I'm going on an exchange from Calgary to Durham, England for a year, and I thought it would be a really fun thing to take lots of videos and pictures and that kind of thing and have somewhere to brain dump all of it and be able to go back and look at everything, and so my friends and family can see what I'm doing while I'm away. So in this video, what we're going to do is I'm just going to do a little chit chat of what the application process looked for me through COVID-19, what's kind of happening in the next couple days for me to get ready to leave, and just kind of advice for anyone that would be applying to do an exchange. So if that interests you, keep on watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Subscribe so you can see how my entire exchange goes. Hit that like button for the algorithm so if other people want to watch my videos, it gets recommended to them. So the number one question I get asked when I explain what's going on with my exchange is, well, why did you choose the university that you chose? Because I currently attend the University of Calgary here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I'm going to Durham University in Durham, England. The first thing I looked at when I was going for exchanges, I knew I wanted to go to Europe. I've traveled to Europe many times with my family, and it's just an area, England especially, that I just really connect with, and I have always enjoyed my time there. And we have family that lives in Scotland, so I have family ties there. I just have really good memories. And I started looking within Europe of what programs were the strongest for my major. I'm majoring in biological anthropology, and my home university, their department of anthropology is good, but I wanted to experience a little bit more, and Durham just so happened to have, I believe, they're ranked 25th in the world for biological anthropology, and they were the highest ranked university that I could go to for my program on exchange. They offer a lot more anthropology courses and a lot more anthropology courses that actually interest me, and so that seemed like the strongest choice for me. There was also Oxford Brookes was on the list, and there were a few. I think I was looking at Amsterdam, and I was looking at, I believe, University of Manchester as well, but I like Durham the most. And that's the number one advice I give for anyone I've talked to that wants to go on exchange is choose a university that caters to what you want to do. If you want to go to a university and you want to party and just take all your electives while you're away, go for it. Find a university that interests you in that way. I just knew on my exchange I wanted to do a good mix of academics and partying, and Durham has a pretty good mix of both of them, and the area they're in is gorgeous, so that's why I chose the university I chose. So after I went through the process of choosing which university I wanted to attend for my exchange, I went through the process of actually applying for my exchange, which I'm not going to go too much into because I feel like it'll vary university by university. I just submitted what university I wanted to go to, why I wanted to attend that university, and I had to get a letter of recommendation from someone within the university. I had a professor that I had for, I believe, 3 classes total last year, and he wrote my letter of recommendation for me. So Dr. Holdsworth, if you ever watch this, you owe me, thank you for writing that letter. So that's where I got that, and then I got approved. I had a lot of issues with the pandemic and applying for this exchange. I think I was told I applied in January. I was approved in either February or March, I believe February, and then I was told in June that the university wasn't allowing any international travel, but we could apply for an exception. So I was in tears, like writing out, I think the letter I wrote out ended up being like 2,500 words to my dean, just absolutely groveling to let me go, like saying like, if I get COVID, I promise I won't sue you guys. Obviously it was better worded than that. Stating that I had family in England, or in Scotland. I have family in England too, technically, I guess. and just absolutely groveling. And then he got back to me and was like, oh, absolutely, I've been to Durham, you're approved to travel. So that was pretty amazing. I will definitely say it was one of the happier days of my life, and it's been since then pretty smooth sailing. I've had to fill out a lot of paperwork and that kind of thing, do a lot of forms for risk management, but kind of comes with doing an exchange to a foreign country during a pandemic, so no complaints that way. I will say the visa application was definitely one of the harder parts of the whole process, and I would say if you are applying to do an exchange, especially to the UK, really research the visas, because the first time I applied for my visa, I applied for the wrong one and was declined, and visas are not cheap to apply for. I would luckily had my family supporting me with the visa applications, and while you're doing the visa applications, really make sure you're going over what information you're putting in and that it's correct, because at the end they will try and ask you trick questions, so really be sure you know what information you're putting in and that the information you're putting in is correct, because you don't want to be throwing money away, especially when you are applying for an exchange, because all around exchanges aren't cheap. So in terms of the week coming up, I have a doctor's appointment and a hair appointment on Monday. Very fun. I have my COVID test Wednesday, which is the 15th, and I travel on the 17th. We're flying Calgary to Toronto, Toronto to London Heathrow. We're very lucky that the UK has lifted quarantine for Canada, so I don't have to quarantine when we get to London, which is very nice because my entire family is double vaccinated. I just had to go get a third dose yesterday because my first vaccine was Pfizer and my second was Moderna, so I went and got another Moderna vaccine, just so I'm considered fully vaccinated by other standards, because every country seems to have different vaccine standards, so that's just to make sure all my bases are covered. So yeah, this is a little bit shorter video. Hopefully the other videos I post will be a little bit more eventful, but yeah, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you know when my next video comes out, and hit that like button so other people get to see my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Now it's gonna be our ritual. At the end of, we gotta drink our water, so we're just gonna, I'm kind of out, but that's okay. Remember, drink your water, exercise, take care of yourself. Love y'all.